This is my second video in the Music Theory from the Beginning series. As I said, the second video simply covers my philosophical reason why I'm doing this video series. In order to thoroughly and simply explain music theory, it is necessary first to explain what music theory is. Music theory is not music. Music is the sound we hear, regardless of how anyone understands it or explains it. If two people hear the same song, but argue about what they hear, it is clear that the problem is not that they are hearing two different songs. The reason for the argument has to do with how they understand the song or describe the song. In other words, they are arguing about words. Here's an example of such an argument. In metaphysics, people have argued endlessly about a rather simple and even silly question. If a tree falls in the forest and there is no one there, does it make any sound? Now, some people really don't want an answer. They wish to see the world as unexplainable and therefore magical and mysterious. That's fine, but it doesn't help when we want to share complex concepts with each other. The question boils down to a simple definition. What is sound? Sound is compression waves in air. If those compression waves are received by a human or an animal, then that sound was heard. So if a tree falls in the forest and there was no one to hear it, did it create compression waves in the air? Well, of course it did. Music theory is words. Music theory has numerous defined words or terms to describe, discuss, and analyze music. The words are then used to build concepts that are unique to music, and specifically Western music. Western music theory is the body of work created over hundreds of years by numerous people to understand and describe the music that they made and shared. Any given piece of music can be described and understood in different ways by different people within this same language. Yet that piece of music is the same, no matter how many ways different people describe it or understand it. This then is a very important concept, since the whole purpose of music theory is to explain, learn, or analyze music. Arguments defeat that purpose. If someone is to understand my explanation, or I am to understand their explanation, we must use the same definitions for the same words. So instead of arguing when we don't understand one another, we need to stop and define our terms. Then I can gain a new way of understanding music from you, and or you can gain a new understanding of music from me. The other way, we both just end up feeling frustrated and unfulfilled. When we can share music successfully, we both feel energized and satisfied. So, music theory is the words, or the language that we use to talk about music. And what is music itself? Well, here's one definition. Vocal or instrumental sounds, or both, combined in such a way as to produce beauty of form, harmony, and expression of emotion. Here's another. Music is generally defined as the art of arranging sound to create some combination of form, harmony, melody, rhythm, or otherwise expressive content. Well, here's yet another one. Music is the art form that combines rhythm and sound to form a function melodic line. Now you gotta wonder if the rhythm isn't sound? Yeah, whatever. Okay. So, that's why I wanted to do a video series about music theory, because I like to keep things simple. So what's music? Well, how about just repeating patterns of sound? Is that good enough? Would you add more? Well, how about repeating patterns of sound that create meaning or feeling? As we are trying to come up with a useful definition, remember that music doesn't have to be anything other than a rhythmic beat on a hollow log. See you in the next video.